Hello to all of you all across the world. I hope all of you are looking after yourselves and looking out for each other. Welcome back to another video for 2022. I've been a bit quiet from my YouTube channel and I do have a reason for it. Last time you saw me, I was over in the States, I was also in Turkey and just exploring parts of the world. Since then, since I got back, a few things had been happening which had put a lot of things on hold for me, and I do want to talk about those just briefly and tell you that everything is fine, everything is good. I'm back to it. But it was really hard when I got back from overseas because a few days after I got back, my grandmother died, and it was just the news a few days after of me arriving. I got back here. I did my stuff, did my projects overseas. We had a great adoption event in the States. Got back to New Zealand and my beautiful grandmother died. She was a beautiful grandmother. She meant so much to me. I've got two grandmothers. This is the younger one that I have, and she's so precious. She's beautiful, and it was really quite upsetting. That happened just a few days after I got back. Now after that as well, I caught COVID. I got COVID-19. I caught that just a week after from my grandmother's funeral, and I wasn't feeling very good. I was feeling quite ill actually, coughing non-stop, feeling feverish, all sorts. Nobody caught it from me, which is I'm very happy about and very grateful for. Also around this time with COVID, I lost one of my good friends, and he had been ill for a few years, and he sadly passed away about a week after my grandmother passed away. So that happened all last month, and just adjusting back to here, I'm back to it. But I'll be honest with you, it's been very hard to grow a YouTube channel this year just because things have changed for myself, and I do apologize for the lack of videos that's been like this in the last few years. And I want to do more traveling, I want to get around. It's been quite tricky, been quite difficult, but I want to say thank you all so much. And because I look back at some of my old videos since 2018, 2019, I remember the good year of 2021. I missed out 2021, but 2020 was a difficult year for all of us, as you know. But more of this as, I guess it's just the emotions that I've been going through as an adoptee. And my family in Russia are doing fine. My family that I have in Ukraine are doing all fine, and I've been keeping myself updated with them as well. And there's a lot more to come. I'm just going to go back outside because I do like walking around and staying outside despite the weather. With everything going, I'm not trying to be doom and gloom and trying to be, I'm not going to make this a really gloomy video, and I hope I'm not, even though the weather is showing a bit like that. But on a positive note, I have been playing a lot of sports, I've been walking a lot, all of that stuff. The charity, my I'm Adopted organization and charity is doing well, and more of that is happening too, and I want to do more of this. I would love to know your feedback. I'd love to do a podcast, I'd love to do a discussion talk, something like that I can have here on my YouTube channel, things like that. I would love to hear from all of you about what you guys would like to see from me, because I know there's a lot of topics I've covered and there's only so much that I can talk about, but I know that so many of you want to see about my life, about my personal life, about my journey, about all of that, but there's only so much that you can see. There's only so much that you already know about. You all know so much, you know what I mean? For myself, it's just me just following those journeys and keeping myself updated with that. But I want to say thank you, and thank you all so much. You get yourself back on your feet and you get back into it. But COVID really was not that great, honestly. It just took me right out of doing anything. I felt like everything was tools down, everything was on pause, and it wasn't so easy. It wasn't easy at all. But hey, I'm back. So anyways, look after yourselves. I'm going to go. It's getting dark. Look after yourselves. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time. До свидания из Новой Зеландии. И пока. Спасибо.